Does your batteries look like this? Are you still charging your batteries through your mod? Do you carry batteries in your pockets with keys and change? Well, if so, stay tuned. What's happening, Okinawa Vapers? Pete back at you. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be talking about battery safety. Right? It's a real important thing when we're out there blowing them big dank clouds. All right, sub-omen. Okay, we got to be careful. We can't be blowing our faces off. So let's dive down. I'll show you a thing or two you might not have known about your batteries. And then we'll come back up and we'll talk about how you can stay safe. All right. So let's talk about the anatomy of the battery first. The battery itself is a flat top battery, which means that unlike your AAAs and AA's and things you have at the house, it doesn't have a nipple at the top. All right, it's flat. Then there is an insulator, which is that black piece of plastic right underneath the wrap there, and that separates the negative and the positive. And then on the bottom, here's your negative. Now there's a lot more that goes into the battery, okay, like the inside. So we have the cathode, the separator, the electrolytes, and the anode, right? But we're not going to talk too much about that because you're never going to see that stuff unless you vent your battery, and this is what this whole video is about, not doing that. Okay. The top of the battery, this is the positive, and then where it comes together, the outside of the battery is the negative. So if you see me peel this off, so you see the outside goes all the way down into the negative out here? We never want anything to arc or make contact between the positive and the negative. That's going to either short the battery, it could vent, it could blow up, and that's what we're trying to avoid. So when taking care of your batteries, you need to make sure you visually inspect them quite often. As you can see here, this one right here has some leakage. They're starting to corrode. It's getting all nasty up at the top. And again, this battery wrap right here is probably the most important besides the insulator when it comes to taking care of your batteries. So as you're pulling them in and out of your mod, you don't want to rip this so bad that any of the bare metal is exposed. So this is what a brand new good battery looks like. You can see that vinyl battery wrap on there, or plastic. It's nice and smooth, there's no rips or tears. The insulator goes all the way up to the tip, or to the flat part of the positive, so there's no way that it can arc out. So this is what the insulator looks like when it's not on top of the battery. And they come in different colors. And if you do have a malfunction or a catastrophic defect like this one where it's all ripped off, all you need to do is get yourself a battery wrap or two and rewrap your batteries. And I'll show you how to do that later. You can do it with a heat gun and or a blow dryer that has a hot setting. And you can rewrap those batteries and they'll last a lot longer. I've had these batteries for almost 3 years now. They got to be close to 450 charge cycles. Right? They got a little custom battery wrap on them. And these things have lasted me years. Okay? And every time they rip, I just put a new battery wrap on them. So when you're out and about, the number one reason these things vent is because people carry them around in their pocket with their keys and change and everything else. And all it takes is your keychain, 2 keys to touch on either side of this like that, and you're talking Dunsky. It's going to blow. So you can get some stuff like this. These are battery boxes. I highly recommend these. They come in all sizes for different batteries. These are for the 2700s. These are for 18650s. These happen to be made out of silicone. They'll protect your battery in your pocket or in your bag. You don't want them to blow up. Okay, these are hard plastic. Okay, so if you're rough on your batteries, you can get one of these. And these are pretty darn good. These are the ones I use right here. So let's talk about taking care of your batteries. A lot of people come in and they ask if they need a battery charger or can they just charge it through the mod. If you're running a dual battery mod, you're going to want to get one of these. you're going to want to get a battery charger. And the reason is because it balance charges your batteries. Okay? That means it charges them both at the same time. So if you're using a set of batteries, right, these batteries right here have been used together and charged together the whole time I've been using them. So we call that marrying your batteries. I don't switch these out with any other batteries, so they rely on each other the exact same every time. They also charge together. When you charge them through your mod, especially if it's series mod, like we have like something like this, what happens is you have one that's positive and negative, and then the other one goes negative to positive, and the batteries run in series. So when they charge, they don't charge evenly together. It charges one battery full up, and then it starts charging the next battery. This is terrible for your batteries. You don't want to do that. You want to charge it in something like this. That way they evenly charge. Because if you pull that mod, if you pull the cord out of that mod early, what's going to happen is you're going to have one fully charged battery and another battery that's only half charged. For the average vapor, what you want to do is you're going to want to get yourself a good set of high capacity, high drain, cool running battery. Here we have the Sony VTC6s and the LGs. Both of them are 30 amp, 3000 milliamp. They will perform real well, especially in regulated mods.
Alright, here we go. We're going to wrap a battery. We got a battery here that the sleeve's been already taken off. Just make sure you save this insulator. You're going to really need this. Here's a battery wrap. We sell them here. It's pretty cheap. We got a whole bunch you can choose from. So what you're going to do is open this up right here. Just slide the sleeve right through. And then just measuring it, you want to make sure that there's just enough here on the lip where you're covering the insulator but not too much, and then save a little slack for the bottom. Now what I'm going to use is a heat gun. If you guys don't have a heat gun, if you got a blow dryer that's got like a high setting, you can use that too. So I'm going to heat up this heat gun right here. And also you want to remember that this O-ring, it might fly out when you're trying to wrap this wrap, so just kind of hold it down for just the first part, and then it'll be good to go. So here I go. Go down the sides, up and down, go around the top, the other side there, same thing, go all the way down, nice and smooth. At the bottom part right there. Evenly apply the heat. And that's it.
And we're back. All right. So remember, if your battery wrap is ripped and any of that bare metal is exposed, you're missing an insulator, or you don't have a battery box to carry those batteries around in your pocket, why don't you come on down and see us? We'll take care of you. All right. Till next time, Vapers.